everybody. I'm coming live from my phone. Okay. I don't know what in the world is going on with my MacBook Air, but this is the first MacBook Air I actually had got. So that's probably why I can't get on it right now, because y'all just would have been talking to a blank screen. We're not doing that. So we had to improvise. But let me tell you something. Welcome to another great episode of Kyndra's Corner, a show where I do random polling questions, interesting news of the week. It's always something ignorant going on. And I got to start off by saying this. Be careful who you have sex with, okay? Because these kids are not asked to be ugly. Man, I'm like, grief. Woo, well, thank God liked me a little bit more. Anyway. And the second thing is, listen, man, we are too old to be doing 69. One of y'all have to wait y'all's turn. Okay, so with that being said, let me go ahead and bring some great people to the stage. This first person I'm bringing to the stage, she told me, always be prepared for the unpreparedness. She didn't say it like that, but y'all catch the drift. Because she says, Kyndra, you want to do this media stuff, but I want you to know that there are going to be some technical difficulties. So how you going to rise above this? And we were talking about marriage, and she says, get ready for the monkey wrenches being thrown in your marriage. You can sit here and do all that kumbaya, praying to the highest heavens, but God is still going to have the last laugh about certain things. Let me bring to the stage Queen Kyndra.
What's up? Long time no see.
I know you got the shades on like you in the club at nighttime, man. Who you think you are, man?
I gotta be a wonder like Stevie. So
anyway, let me go ahead and bring the next person to the stage, man. Had a great conversation with this brother. He's always doing good, man. I always think that he looks like Curtis Mayfield. KLG.
I was like, this gotta be KG. Like, you do look like Curtis.
He does, bro. You know what? They're born a day, like they're a day apart in birthdays. I think that's like his long lost father, man. I think that's really what it is. But we got somebody else special in the building. She didn't get a chance to make it last time because she was out there living her best life in Peru, but she wasn't sniffing on no Peru. And I did her comedy. I brought the comedy to her podcast, man. I was so excited because she had the best lineup. She had Lenny Kravitz after I left. Lenny said, I need to get on Shawnee Pooh's show. Shawnee!
Hey!
Shawnee!
So now I gotta look up Curtis Mayfield and see what he looked like. I don't know what Curtis Mayfield looked like, but I guess I do because I'm looking at you, huh?
Well, thank you all so much. I know we probably got a couple more people showing up and everything else like that. Thank you guys so much for coming in and everything else like that. Shawnee, welcome. I'm so glad that you were able to make it and stuff like that. Last time it was a bad storm, and then it was storming earlier. I'm like, bro, like,
yes.
What? I said, we're going to have this podcast in the name of Jesus. Like,
I saw the rain. I was like, oh, there you go.
No, there it went. All right. So let's go ahead and get some interesting news of the week. So we are going to start. I'm going to start.
Before you start, I got something to say.
Go ahead.
I will say this right here about your 69 talking about some. If you, what you say, older folks don't need to be doing 69?
No, I said that y'all are too old to be doing 69 because one of y'all got to wait y'all's turn. You're too old for that, okay? That's why.
Let me tell you something. We're not too old to do anything, honey. Not too old to do nothing. Y'all gonna end up deleting this y'all too old crap from everywhere because we ain't too old to do nothing. What's wrong, Free? We gonna do it better than y'all.
Okay. All right. if you say so, KG. If you say so. You remind me of that episode from SpongeBob SquarePants, Muscle Bob. You remember that episode? Muscle Bob, like with the way he had those fake muscles on, trying to flex with somebody, got the t-shirt, got the white beater on, ain't got no real muscles, man. Come on, get off the steroids, KG. All right,
just mad because your breath stink. That's all that is.
What's going on?
Breath need to be placard like a hazmat material.
Well, I mean, listen, you the one who started that, okay? You the one who likes to go a week without brushing your teeth. Let me go ahead and start with this interesting news of the week.
People out my face with that bullshit. I'm sorry, y'all. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
Let me
ahead.
start with the interesting news of the week. Miss Shawnee, let me bring it to you. Since you are, first time, real first time guest. All right, so interesting news of the week. A man who donated his kidney to his wife demands it back during a divorce. What type of crap is that?
She knew who she married, so she knew how petty he could be, and she received the kidney anyway. So I think she should give it back. he leaving. He leaving. He don't want her to be happy and alive with the kidney he gave to her with somebody else.
Um, uh, Queen Kira, what are your thoughts?
That's just real petty. That's like low down petty. If you do, I mean, no one expects divorce, right? You don't. That's not something you like pre-plan in advance. But if you're not gonna do it, I just leave it at this. You can't do it with the purest intention. Just don't do it at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like you knew damn well you really weren't trying to give up that kidney, no way. So, and I'm surprised there was even a match. They need to find out if they related, because that's a big shock. And he already got hopefully a good other functioning kidney. So, if I say this, if he needs it, she can give it back. In the meantime, between time, that's a lost cause, bro.
Okay, love it, KLG.
Okay, let me get the understanding now. Read the question one more time because I was trying. I guess I missed something because. But anyway, go ahead and reread it.
Basically, I said a man who donated his kidney to his wife demands it back during the divorce.
He's back during the divorce.
He wants his kidney back that he gave his wife.
He want to take it back.
Well, I'm just gonna say this right here, brother. You shouldn't have did it from the jump. All you should have did was just been like, baby, I need a kidney. Damn, baby, I'm sorry to hear about that. I tell you what though, I will make sure the kids be all right. They gonna get kicked out of the house, but I will make sure they be all right.
Dang.
Number two, I'm gonna be honest with you and stuff. I mean, tell my people that said, hey, when you get there, and I shed a couple tears for you. And by the way, did you want to be buried beside your uncle or who you want to be buried beside? I can make sure I get all that done for you.
And it's a donation. Like, he willingly gave that up. Like, it wasn't like he was forced to have to give it up. You donated your body part, your organ. Like,
how long did she have it?
You know what? These are good questions. I don't know. I just read the headline.
That's a good question. That's a good topic. I like it.
I will say, I think I'm like, bro, like, don't be an Indian giver. Like, just let her have the kidney. Like, and I know what you said, Shawnee. She knew who she married. However, people get real ugly during the divorce. They probably weren't like that. People get very ugly when it comes to divorce, man. I'm telling you, it's rough. Like, rarely do you ever hear people who when they're going through a divorce, like, oh my gosh, I'm leaving my best friend, everything's good,
right.
But it gets bad. Like, they start calling you out your name.
He want it back because he don't want her to be happily healthy with somebody else. With the kidney that he gave to her.
You know what? He should give it back, but ruin that kidney. Like, not drink any water for real. Like, she needs to give it back. Like how she feels about damaged. Yes, very damaged. Let me go. I'm gonna go with the second interesting news of the week. I'm gonna go to KLG. So, a New Jersey woman arrested for receiving child support from 3 different men for the same child. City girls up. City girls up. So go ahead, KLG.
Her ass would be shot on sight. If I was one of them. I'm just saying. I mean, come on now. Well, number one, she wouldn't have got me nowhere because I denied the child all day. Y'all know me by now and stuff. If you had to talking about he has my same coat of skin, that we know you a damn lie. So, she wouldn't have got me. But I'm gonna be honest with you though. What brothers was she messing with to perform such mockery? Because I'm like, how stupid can you be? That's my first question.
Mm-hmm.
Really, that's my only question because I'm sorry. When it comes to people like this right here, I can't think on that frequency. No, I'm not saying I'm a brainiac or nothing like that. No, I'm not, man. I'm stupid as they come, but I'm just saying that frequency I just not tuned for.
Good. I'm glad you're not. Queen Kira, your thoughts?
Reread the headline again.
Yes, New Jersey woman arrested for receiving child support from 3 different men for the same child.
I mean, it's fraud. That is fraudulent. Number one. Number two, she's from New Jersey, so my guess is that she's probably on cocaine, fentanyl, or something else.
She looks actually good
I
at her
have to.
mugshot. She looks pretty good. She's actually a pretty woman. She looks really good.
A lot of folks in New Jersey do look. They are functional drug addicts.
Okay.
That's the point. That's the culture of,
You know what
of
I was
the
gonna
area.
say.
Yeah, they can walk around looking like $1 million and have $1 million jobs and be for real dope fiends.
Wow.
First of all, what's wrong with the men? How they not catch the fact that they are going to court for a child and having to be summoned to child support that's not their kid?
Hold on. What judge is presiding over this?
And what judge exactly?
Go
There's
ahead,
a whole
Shawnee,
lot
Shawnee,
of.
you can go ahead and say something, Shawnee. Go ahead.
So that was my question. What's going on with the child support office where they were able, like they allowed that to happen? Because they are very nosy. Like they know that's the same kid with the same social security number. So how they let it get through their system, and then now the police arresting her. I'm not saying she was right, but that office definitely failed those dudes, and they should be able to sue them.
Yeah, they need to get all their money back.
3 different people with the same social security number for the kid. They gonna catch that if it was some taxes.
Hey, she right on that one now. Yeah.
Well, my question is, I wonder how long do you think that she was doing this for her
That's
to get
what I
away
want to
with
know.
it?
How old are the kids, or how old is the kid?
Mm-hmm.
And that kid probably grown.
They 18. Oh,
For 18 years? Oh gosh. Well, my thoughts are, like I said, city girls are up. I don't know how folks really get.
No, you're not. Actually, y'all down. Y'all quota is down. Y'all stock is through the gravesite, pulling type of stuff like that right there.
I mean,
Be an honest woman.
listen. You know, hey, listen. Get it how you live, man. You know, enjoy a little scamming. You know, I can't do it because I feel like God would make a mockery out of me. So
First
that's
of
why,
all,
you know.
I want to say something, y'all. I gotta apologize. I did not have an attitude when I first came up on here. I just been in a big behind argument with some children. The
That's your
reason
fault
why
for
is
going back and forth with kids, man. I learned that a long time ago. Kids got all day. Who's the adult and
tell
who's
me
the
about
child, KG?
But here's my thing. Here's my thing, though. This is the thing I don't get. Maybe y'all can help me with this before we proceed with the rest of everything. I'm sorry, y'all, to hold up the
Go
whole
ahead,
podcast
KG.
and stuff. But here's my thing. And I guess that's why I said what I said to you when you first came on to my son. We too old to 69. Now, granted, yeah, we probably is and stuff like that. Because I ain't gonna lie. My back cramped up on me the other night, so performing something I shouldn't have been trying to do. But I would still like to know that I could still, like think about doing these things though. So, however, anyway, so the thing about it, I made a new track, and I guess the reason why they didn't like it because I was talking about them. And the thing about it, you too old to rap. You too old to do this right here. Okay, let me tell y'all something. I've been here on this planet for 46 years. You just got here the past 20. Don't you think I know more than you do?
hold on though. You made a diss track against the kids?
I was
No,
about to
no,
say,
no. It wasn't. I'm gonna be honest with you. It wasn't a.
Wait.
It wasn't a. It wasn't a diss track. But actually, this was like a 40 and up anthem that I made. That's really what this was.
Okay.
This stuff. So it wasn't. I like that though. But I'm thinking about that too. Good idea. But anyway, the thing about it is that they're talking about some. Come on, so what you mean by? Well, I mean, just because we just got here, we should know more than you, huh? I mean, I literally was frozen because I'm like, what did you just say, little girl? Come on, son. We know more than you because we know about all the new stuff. Little girl, shut up and run along somewhere. And then I guess her brother had got on the chat and stuff, and started talking mess. And then I guess a couple of more people. I guess we called the scene. And what happened was it ended off by your mamas should have skeeted y'all on the floor. Your
Oh
mom
my
and daddy should just
God.
left y'all on the floor. That's how it pretty much ended. So
Oh
therefore,
wow.
that's how. Anyway, I talk more about that later stuff. I'm getting mad again.
Miss Shawnee, hold on. We got a special guest to the stage, man. We got Gold Mouth. We got
What,
Gold Mouth.
what going on? What going on?
Running on Negro time. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so
There your two leg go.
well, let me get you quickly with the interesting news of the week. Random polls, and I had a question for Shawnee. Since she and wait, Gold Mouth, you have kids, right? You're a parent as well, right? I couldn't.
What you say?
I said you're a dad, right? You have kids, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so basically, KG over there in the corner, he basically was just talking about how he got into an argument with the kids in the house, right? He basically said y'all should have been skeeted on the floor. What is the worst, the craziest thing that you done ever said to your kids when they made you mad? Like probably the worst and the craziest thing you done ever said to your kids.
I ain't y'all dad for the rest of the week. Fuck that. Go find your daddy, boy. Go, hey, yeah, boy, ain't your daddy, boy. Your mama lied, boy. I just came here, boy. My time is up. I ain't even your real daddy, boy. I'm talking about we don't need no blood test in that. Hey, too.
Hey, I love it.
Look,
Miss Shawnee, because everybody is on our parents on here except me. Miss Shawnee, what's the craziest or worst thing that you done said to your kids when they made you upset?
If they wanted a new family, they can get out at the next stop sign.
hey, girl, you need to say that shit on stage. Yeah, don't play with us, Sonny.
What about you, Queen Kira? What's the worst or craziest thing you done said to your daughter?
I was giving her up for adoption.
Oh, you
Man,
know
that's
what?
cruel. That's cruel. Adoption? Shit, they
Listen,
already trying to
I
kill
was
us
up
anyway,
to
goddamn.
I was up to here, and I was like, you're going up for adoption. Like I'm not gonna keep playing these games with you.
That sound like eternal. I say for the rest of the week. You say adopt. I'm like, shit, I ain't even gonna think about you like an afterthought. Man. Like, man. And you had them. You can't say that shit.
So, you know what? When I become a parent, I'll understand one day. Because kids really will take you there. They really will. All right. So basically, let me fill you in real quick, Goldmouth. The interesting news of the week, and then we're gonna hit the random poll. So basically, the first one is a man who donated his kidney to his wife demands it back during the divorce.
I ain't donating no organs to nobody. I ain't just gonna die. When God wants you, got to go on with God. I pray for you. I be saying it. I really lost before. I know how I feel. Shit. Feel it again.
Oh,
All right, twin.
no.
Damn, gone. I ain't giving out no goddamn kidney. You can't even give your kidney to another organism. No way. It gonna reject it. So they gonna die eventually. Now you died trying to die with the die. Let her die by her goddamn self. You came in the world alone. You gonna leave alone. You gonna leave all your organs. I ain't no fucking organ donor. I ain't even write that shit on my life. Hey, y'all gotta start laughing. This is my real story. Y'all
I
bullshit,
know,
man.
but that's what
I'm
makes it.
sorry.
That's
Let
what
me
makes it
mute my
funny.
mic.
That's what makes it funny. Okay, so number two, a New Jersey woman was arrested for receiving child support from 3 different men for the same child.
Well, that hoe gotta get her check, gun sheet, and pay all that shit, man. That bitch gonna be working for men's. Work for men's. That bitch deserve to go to jail, goddamn. She need to see what that shit feel like for real. That foul. And at the end of the day, not really. She really a smart bitch. Cause she got 3 niggas to lock in on one child. Ain't no way in the fuck that child had all the identification. ain't nobody had no doubt. It got to be. But she a bad motherfucker for 3 men to pay. Shit. I need to meet
You
her.
said that the kid ain't had that much identification.
Hell no. Ain't that kid can't look like 3 men. Somebody had to have doubt. They ain't even have no family member. They mama, they sister. Like, boy, you know goddamn well that ain't your baby. They just paid. And another nigga paid. And they were like, what she supposed to do? She already got 2 niggas paying. What the fuck? 3 niggas paying? Shit, man. That girl left the drink. For real, bro. And you see where she was. She was in Jersey. She definitely went in the South. She was up north. Dumbass boy. Dumbass boy. Them boys stupid. Stupid ass little boys.
Oh god. Well, let me go to the random polls of the week. All right. So this is kind of like a two part question. Let me start off with Queen Kira. So question 1A. Do you feel that we should train up kids to be snitches, but also teach them how to fight along with shooting a pistol? That's 1A.
Man, that shit
I
is volatile,
I
man.
think
That shit don't even coexist. How you gonna snitch and fight? You snitch to not fight.
one or the
You
other.
snitch
Yeah.
not to get in trouble. Shit, like they
I
don't
mean,
want snitching is for no confrontation at all. You can't tell and fight. That's stupid.
yeah.
Like you might as well just fight from the start.
Well, I'm gonna
That's
say
stupid. That's
this.
I
dumb
mean,
question.
it really depends on the circumstance.
Well, I'm gonna say this.
Definitely teach your kid how to fight
Mhm.
for sure. I don't know about I don't know about shooting guns and shit, but otherwise, you definitely teach them how to fight. Um, because you never know.
I'm gonna
Man,
say
so
Uh,
you
this.
gonna tell them snitch and fight. Tell your teacher,
I
Yeah.
but
mean,
slap a
Hold on,
too.
wait, hold
Nah,
on, go
you
Mel. I
teach
say
your
that
kids how to fight.
because
You teach your kids how to
people
fight,
like to
but
sit back,
you
like
also
they
gotta teach
get
them
snitched
right
on,
from wrong.
they snitch on a person, whatever, and then they want to come back and like try to shoot you. Like, no, get the pistol so in
Hey,
case a person feels certain
you
type
know
of
why I
way.
tell snitches
Yeah,
get
pistols.
snitches. That's what you got to tell them. You tell you gonna get stitched up, and if you tell to the white folk your ass gonna be with them, you not gonna be with your dad anymore. So if you goddamn snitch, you not gonna live with your daddy. So when you go to school, shut your fucking mouth. That's what I tell my kid. Ain't no talking. You break down and cry, and I'll explain it to them when I get there. Goddamn.
Right.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say something a little different. Now, I'm gonna teach my kids how to fight and defend themselves at the same time. But you gotta think about it. They not growing up like us. We don't want them to grow up like us. So, like, if you gotta do the right thing in some circumstances. But at the same time, defend yourself at all costs if you need be. I ain't trying to go to no funerals with no pistols and none with no kids, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Sorry, came out
No,
kind
you
of.
okay? Hey, Callie Bo, go ahead, Queen. Wait,
What's
Queen
up? I
Kira,
know I
you
just hopped on in here.
go
no,
ahead, Queen
I mean,
Kira.
he pretty much said what I was gonna say. Yes, teach them how to fight. Teach them how to
Man, that
defend
nigga don't put
themselves.
them glasses on told a whole lie. But
That's
take them
not a
glasses off and
whole
tell the
lot,
story with them
bro.
glasses
Now,
on,
hold
dude.
up, nigga.
Turn to Cali, boy. That boy, Mr. Cali. Mr. Cali, like,
They
yeah, I'm
got
gonna
these
teach him to
glasses.
fight
See, nigga,
and
this is
vote for
called
the
getting
president.
older.
Man, get your hands on, man.
This is called getting older, nigga. Shut up, nigga.
And that boy,
Yeah, I
family
know
man.
you.
That family man shit look good on you, sir.
You're right, Mr. Daniels.
Lord, damn.
I
Y'all,
knew
these are
how to
people
shut them
I
up.
do stand up with. These are people when I can make it out. KL, did you have anything else you wait, hold on, Queen Kira. Real quick, last question. King Kira. Queen Kira, what's the dumbest thing that somebody's ever snitched on you for?
Yeah, I don't know.
You just get in trouble. That's a good ass
uh,
answer.
if whatever they stitch on, I don't know about it. So, or if I do, they're not here to tell it. So, amen.
Amen.
So you killing, so you killing people. God damn, she done commit murder on camera. You done told 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people you killed somebody. Good.
I,
I
I didn't
feel
do
funny.
anything. You never know. I'm not snitching, right?
Whether I
She
got snooped on, folks.
ain't doing it. She
Uh,
wearing shades. We don't even know what she really look like. Goldmouth. So go ahead, since you
Yeah.
kind of started. Goldmouth, what's the dumbest thing somebody's ever snitched on you for?
The diamond shit somebody else snitch on me for.
Mm-hmm.
Uh Shit, I don't even know either. Goddamn, I never caught. Shit, it look like I got caught by myself, man. Shit, I don't know. They snitch so good that it feel like I did it to myself. Shit, I don't know. I just know somebody told. They just anonymous. I don't know. I ain't never heard no question like that. I ain't. The
Okay.
diamond shit somebody snitch on you for. I'm saying when you snitching, you get in trouble.
No, I mean they want you to get in trouble. I don't know, like just like for example, because when it was COVID-19, people were in their mask. I didn't wear my mask, and someone went to go snitch on me to my manager because I didn't wear my mask. I'm like, lady, you can't be serious. It's a freaking mask. Who does
That type
that?
of shit like that. Yeah, I never had that type of experience in my life.
Oh my gosh! And then my
I be
2-year-old
think,
niece
I be
has snitched
think,
on
I
me
don't
because
think people be want to
I threw
snitch
a
up,
ball at her.
but I don't think people be want to snitch on me because they don't know what I'm gonna do.
Go
You think
say,
you're
yeah.
YN?
You a YN nigga?
He's an
Nigga,
OYN.
I'm a older YN.
Nah,
You an older
you a older.
generation of YN.
Hey,
Hey,
just
man,
say
what
you
they be
ain't know
calling
it
me,
makes
bro? They
sense,
say, well,
nigga.
you
You
an
a
older
old,
YN. I said, how
you
the
a
fuck you
younger
an
old
older
nigga.
YN?
That's what I'm saying. You gotta say
Nigga,
older
nigga,
young
my
nigga.
son is the YN, nigga. Nigga, I'm cool, being on my socks high, nigga. I don't even wear ankle socks, nigga. I wear high socks. You see my Nike fit. That's
That
be
is
good, nigga.
that is
I
an
put
old
the high
nigga,
socks on with the Air Force One out in here, like, yes, baby, you know, I'm grown, baby.
and they gotta be Nike socks or polo socks. One of the
I
two.
know, nigga, Nike. I got them on right now, Nike. Yeah.
Hey, me too. Why you
Come on,
bullshit?
trying to tell you, man. You gotta have them fresh socks on, man.
What I tell you? What I tell you?
Yeah, you
Well,
gotta ask. I don't know what kind of question you asking. I don't be having them type of experience in life. I
oh,
get,
I have all those. I have all those experiences.
Grandma, we know
I
you live a
know.
hard
If you
life.
asking that shit, I believe you high energy.
We know you live a hard life, but some people want to answer that question, man. Go ahead.
So Callie Bo,
Huh?
Miss or Shawnee. So you did
Or
actually just
Sonny.
you did answer, Callie. What about you, Miss Shawnee? Have like when it comes to how do you train your kids up when it comes to
I
snitch,
ain't
like
know.
telling us? So what type of conversations do you have with your children?
Okay.
Go mouth left. I don't know. I don't really even. My kids just be quiet. They just do what they got to do. They don't be in situations where they have to snitch on nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's crazy.
Yeah, I nip it in the bud early.
But the dumbest thing somebody ever snitched on me for was I will never forget this. Okay, I was 5 years old,
Ah, god damn.
and
Let that shit go.
and and I wanted to get in the balls at Chuck E. Cheese.
Mm-hmm.
And the girl went and told that I was too tall to be in there. I was a tall kid. But she went and told the people and they made me get out and I was crying. I was a kid. But
I
yeah,
know.
so that's the dumbest thing.
Well, so that little girl is still on site. Me,
You're right. I'm pretty sure she a Karen now.
That's Karen.
Yeah, it was it was a little white girl.
I
of
think the
course,
dumbest.
of course. KLG. What about you?
I think the dumbest thing I was ever
She said
snitched on.
KLG.
KLG. Oh my
Yeah,
fault. That's
KLG.
my fault.
What was the dumbest thing I was snitched on?
Yeah, but the dumbest thing you've ever had somebody snitch on you for?
Wrecking their car. And the sad part about it, the car was already wrecked before I even. Okay, check this out, y'all. Y'all ever been at a club, man? And this was a while ago, man. I was still in. It was like 2000 or something like that, then, man. Y'all ever been at a club, gunshot club, man, and stuff? Somebody always gonna break out and shoot, but we didn't expect it for this night, because the police were literally right around the corner. But as you know, niggas just don't give a damn and stuff. So somebody got mad and somebody started shooting. I got scared. I jumped in the car. I thought I was in mine. I was drunk as hell, but I was in my partner's car. Now he had wrecked it the day before and stuff. And what happened was when I jumped in the car, I pressed the gas and I ran into the car that was in front of him. I was just trying to get going. So the thing, so what happened was I had to jump out of the car, haul ass through the bushes and stuff, just to,
What are you
just to
talking
get away.
about?
Then the thing about it was he sitting up here talking about, so Kerry, you wrecked my car. I said, what you talking about? You wrecked that shit the other day, remember? Damn, I did, didn't I? But then, you know, when he sobered up, that nigga put the police on my ass. Goddamn.
Oh
Dang.
no! What type of
What
what?
did they call it? A hit and run?
I know, right? That's
What
what he
the fuck was you doing?
Hmm?
What was
He
you
was
drinking?
drunk.
Man, we was on some of everything, man. Back then,
That's
man,
That's the
right.
problem right there. Some of everything. Pick
yeah,
one.
boy. All I
Pick
remember was
one.
I was drinking something green, so I think it was that
It was
Incredible Hulk
green.
It
shit.
was
Oh
green.
yeah, that was some
Mm.
Tangeray.
First of all, you said something green. Liquor is not green. That's the problem
No,
right
but
there. Liquor
but
does
it
not come in the green form.
but it is once you mix
No,
Incredible
no,
Hulk
There,
together.
there is
there
nothing
is this
liquor that makes
one.
green.
There's this one toxic liquor called absinthe something crazy. That's green. So
That
Wait,
ain't
what
what he
about what
said.
about Mad Dog? Mad Dog.
Man, hell no, ain't nobody
Mad
fucking
dog
with
is
no
for
damn
people
mad
who
dog.
don't got work insurance.
Hold on now.
You ain't got if you
Hold on now.
like
That's for you
Mad
right. Now
dog
that is
like
for people who ain't got insurance, but I had
like
insurance when I was
if
drinking.
you drink Mad Dog 2020, that means you go to a check cashing place to cash your paycheck.
that's crazy.
That
Back
ain't for
then,
people.
back in what's that?
Ain't
2000,
no back end, goddamn it. That's just how it
2000?
is.
No, nigga, no, nigga, hell no. I had to written deposit my shit because I had to be to the liquor store before anybody else was.
But you ain't right. But you didn't drink Mad Dog 2020, did you?
No, I didn't buy it.
All
Now you
right.
know back in
All
those
right.
days, you know, you just hung with the people who actually bought the stuff.
Nah, I stopped hanging with them people. We wasn't on the right trajectory in life.
Well, Callie, before we go to the next question, go ahead. What's the dumbest thing somebody's ever snitched on you for?
Oh, smoking on the same weed that we both were smoking on, and when we get pulled over, it's my weed.
What?
Not yours.
What?
And you told me to start hanging with the people I was hanging with. Look at the people you were hanging with.
Hey, trust me, I know. Hey, I had to learn out the hard way. That was back when the 2000s first started.
Yeah,
Did
it was some days now.
he catch that fade after it was all said and done? Did he catch a fade?
Hey, funny thing is, he didn't have to catch the fade. He the one that got arrested, not me. He was my weed. He snitched on me with the weed, but he got arrested because he had a pistol. Dumbass.
Oh, you see how God don't play about his kids. God don't play about his kids now. Try it if you want to.
Hey, all I got was a ticket and a card to go to the bar across the street from the police station and wait for my ride. And the card was to give me free drinks because they realized it was my birthday. So that was the dumbest thing I ever got snitched on, but I still came out on top that night.
I did not know they gave cards for your birthday. That's something new.
Nah,
Okay.
it was just a cool ass cop because he said go to the bar across the street and give him this card, tell him you know me and tell him it's your birthday. Because he realized the dude snitched on me. Yeah, he realized the dude snitched on me, and it wasn't even about that. Like the whole plan was for me to talk us up out of that, but he folded and got scared before I even had a chance to talk. I was in LA, so only
I
thing
was
I had
gonna
to
ask
do
you, were you in LA or Georgia? Because you know LA they legalized weed back in like '97.
Right.
I believe.
Right, I'm in LA, so the first thing I'm about to do is I'm in LA, but I'm living in Atlanta, so I'm gonna throw on this accent. They gonna know I'm from out of town, even though I'm born and raised from LA. They gonna let us go. It just ain't nothing but some weed on Sunset. They gonna let us go. But he folded. He switched up before I could put the plan in motion. He ended up getting a ticket going to jail. I ended up goddamn getting a few drinks before I went home. So. That was the dumbest thing a nigga snitched on me about, but he snitched on me, but he got the short end of the stick.
That's
So,
hilarious. I
yeah.
told y'all, I got snitched on for not wearing a mask because I didn't want to wear a mask. That was like, just my honest opinion during that whole COVID thing, man. People were just, I'm like, what do you think? You the mask police? Like, because I don't want to wear my mask 12 hours out the day.
Everybody had COVID during that time. We just didn't give a fuck.
And I'm trying to explain to people, like, you know, if you wear the same mask all day long, not letting yourself breathe in some natural, you're gonna make yourself sick. But you know what, man, you can't tell people what to do with their life, man. They just, whatever. So let me go ahead and go to question 2, KLG. Let me go to you first. Why do people think that the cure to not having someone cheat is to be poly, have an open relationship, or threesomes?
Say that again.
I said, why do people think that the cure for their partner to not cheat, they either say, let's go be poly, let's go have an open relationship, or let's just go have a threesome? Why do people think that?
Because it is. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Shit. It is. Shit. I mean, spice it up a little bit. I mean, hey.
Okay. All right. Take that to your wife. See what she say. Say, hey, babe. What she say?
Well, as you can see, I'm in my room.
Shawnee and Callie
both. The rest of the house right now.
You ain't back in trouble, huh? You good? Stay space.
Shawnee and Callie, what are y'all's answers?
So I think people think that's the cure for someone not cheating on them because one, they want to do it themselves. Mm-hmm. That's just what they want to do, because you're not going to just be like, well, let's try this if you completely against it. They like hurting their own feelings. So that's one thing. The other is sometimes it's low self-esteem. Mm-hmm. And then the last one is that different strokes for different folks. For some people, if that's what helps, maybe it do work. Maybe it do make them not cheat if they bring another person into the equation. I don't think it pan out like that, but for some people it works.
What about you, Callie? What do you think?
First off, I want to bring attention to the merch. Y'all see that?
Shout it out! Shout it out!
Right there. You can inbox. Y'all can get cups, shirts, and hats. We got them all. All right.
Couple taking over the world. I love it.
But to answer your question, I didn't even know that was a thing, man. To be honest with you, I didn't know that was people were using that excuse to do some shit.
You didn't know that? I thought you was plugged into the streets. Like that's what, like Callie. That's what.
No. Here's the thing. Like they do. Here's the thing. I'm plugged into the streets, but I'm also in tune into my household before anything else, and we just ain't on no shit like that. So like I mean, it is what it is. It like if that's what you gotta do to get down, do you? I'm not gonna knock nobody for not believing in the shit that I believe in. You know what I'm saying? Like we different people. So
to each his own.
To each his own. Do you? I think it's like I found a better way, to be honest with you. So I found a better way for happiness. My way might not be your way. So I mean, it is what it is. Like we live in different times today. You know what I'm saying? So
we live in Atlanta, but there are some poly couples though that they still cheat outside of the poly couple.
Come on,
like they still mess with other people. So it's not a cure. So it's just what they want to do.
So I'm not understanding that part right there, because like I said, you're gonna do what you want to do. So sometimes you just lying to yourself too. Like you just going through the motions, and you're gonna go through the motion to whatever extreme you have to go to until you just decide to be happy with yourself and do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy, because if you in a poly, some shit like that, you shouldn't have to go outside for whatever. But
they do it all the time, so
that's a you. Like that's a you problem at that moment. Like you got the best of both worlds at the house, but you want off the thirds. Yeah, that's how you get greedy, man.
I just think y'all looking at poly off of sex only though. That ain't what poly. Ain't what poly is though. Poly ain't that. Poly is like this. This is what poly really is. It almost like it gonna come a time where it's gonna be a lot of women on this earth that ain't gonna have no man. And then you just say like you and Cali, bro. Just say like you and Cali, bro, right? Just say like you and Cali. Y'all secure with y'all relationship. And then your homegirl, she a widow, and she ain't got nobody to take care of her kids, and she can do some things that you can't do. You goddamn put yourself aside, and you bring her in like a sisterhood. It don't start out with sex. That shit just entwined. I'm telling y'all.
So I do.
That's the way of a nation. I'm just telling you, that's the way.
Wait, go, man. Hold on.
That's why they say it take a village to raise a child. That's the way of a nation. If you take the sex out of it, stop thinking about sex, and let's think about sisterhood and building the nation. Because
So
it's
that's
one
the
point,
people
and
who
listen, it's 1.3 million women on earth right now that ain't gonna have no man. They're just like
right.
right now, every man on earth right now. You see how y'all women I was talking about niggas gonna cheat, but get what? It's 40 women to one man. So that means if every man right now, if God they put in your head right now say can't cheat. So that means can't no girl get no diggling, you can't get no dick, no money, unless a nigga get out of a relationship. It'll be a million women with no men. So that means you got to be as good as you is an example to have your man. That's why they be talking about on the prize. Nah, bitch, we the prize because you ain't gonna have no man if your ass keep talking about somebody cheated on you. Eventually, you gonna run out of choices. There ain't
Uh,
gonna
A
be
lot
no
of
more
women
choices.
are
Ain't gonna
okay
Wait,
without a man.
hold on.
So
Go
that's
wait,
not
wait.
the thing.
Let Shawnee talk. Go, Mal. Go ahead, Shawnee. Go ahead.
So
gotta get that female
poly,
point of view.
so poly, a lot of people do just look at the sexual aspect of it, but it is a point of origin where that was a thing, and they know how to do it. Other people have modernized it to today's world or Atlanta or whatever, just whatever their thoughts on it is. So
I
I
don't
feel
think
the
so.
people that don't understand it shouldn't have a part in it, but the people who do understand
I
it, let them have that. You know what I
I
mean?
listen. I promise to God, if you think about the Roman, that's what you own right now, Roman. That's you on the Roman timeline. That means everything is one. That's why they always trying to say it only can be one comedian. Like it's only one way to come up. It's only one. They only love their mama on Mother's Day. They only celebrate their woman on Valentine's Day. They only celebrate these folk one time. That's how I know this way of life that black people are choosing don't work. Cause how many women that you have met that broke up with a man that say he cheated? It ain't never nothing else. You just lost your whole way of life because you say, "Oh, he cheated on me." Bitch, he didn't cheat on you. He just got some pussy because it was available. You see what I'm saying? It's different because it when
That's
hey,
true.
yes, it is. Because think about this shit right now,
That
right?
is
It's not to
cheating.
me.
Come
To
You
me,
on,
got a
it's
man.
go,
Look,
Mal.
look, look,
to
Go.
Johnny,
me,
Johnny,
it's
look. I'm
not
finna tell you
cheating.
some real shit.
It's
Listen,
not
let me tell you some
cheating
real
if
shit.
she can do it too. If she can
I was
do
Listen,
it,
gonna
ain't
say,
then
nobody
would you be
saying
then
that.
it's
okay with
not
your
You
woman
cheating.
listen.
doing that?
You worry about the get back. We talking about whether we
That
talking about. I'm gonna get on niggas too, cause niggas got to be able to take what they did. You can't put this shit out here and you
right.
can't take it back. See, but
So
one
it's
thing
not
about me,
cheating if
see,
everybody's cool
listen,
with it. Is
but
what I'm saying.
but one thing about y'all women, y'all be telling us how you fuck.
So,
That mean you tell us how you fuck. You be saying, babe, I can't do this. It's all about you. So that mean you's an emotional fucker. So if you go cheat, bitch, you
those
gone.
are-
It ain't no coming back because you cheated out. You ain't just fuck because you wanted a nut. You ain't had no revenge because you saying this, babe. You locked in. So that mean when you cheat, you emotional and sound. You an emotional fucker. So we can't fuck with it. You can't come back from that. But if you was a girl and I already felt like you were loose with the goose, shit, and you good, I might stay in the hood. You feel me? Because it's like, where the fuck I'm gonna go? Because I know I did what I did.
can
But
I
that beside the point.
can I
That just
interject
on some
for a
other
second?
shit. What I'm saying is that
Ah,
cheating shit, it gotta be something bigger for the black community because the way the world is going, this shit don't work for us. I ain't
So,
never met
Wait,
a
go,
one
go, go.
black
Hold on.
girl
Wait,
on
wait,
earth.
go, Mal. Let Callie Bo. Callie Bo has something he wants to say. Go ahead,
I
Callie.
feel
um, first off, we appreciate that. We definitely do. But real talk, when it comes to just cheating, regardless, but if it's a poly or whatever the situation is, all that is a individual thing.
Mm-hmm.
People cheat
thank
because
you. That is an
because
individual
Wait, wait,
testimony.
go, Mal.
let me
Hold
finish,
on.
let me
Let
finish,
Callie finish. Let
let me
Callie
finish, let me
finish.
finish.
Go ahead. Wait, let Callie
Because
finish. Go, Mal. Let
Come on,
when
Callie
I know
finish.
how
people
to you
no,
ain't got to I know how to talk.
because like when people decide to cheat, you have a moment like you have a moment to where you gonna have a clarity moment. Should I or should I not? And you choose to go ahead and do so. That is a you thing.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever you done build up in your head or what your reality is, that might not be your actual reality because of you just deciding to just focus on other shit. So it's like people cheating in poly situations, that's just you being fucking greedy because technically you have structured your relationship the way you wanted it. Whether it's two women
I
and a guy,
finally get it now. I get it now.
hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish. Whether it's two guys or a women or two girls and a dude, you structured your relationship on how you wanted it. but you still decided to go out and do what you wanted to do. At a moment before you decided to seal the deal, you had a moment of deciding of if it's right or wrong, and you choose to go your way. That's what everybody, regardless of what relationship status is that you in. You have that moment to choose right or
Hey,
wrong. It don't
I got
matter
a
what
question
the
for
black
everybody.
person doing. No, here's the thing. It don't matter what the black person doing because like
Hey,
because
listen.
the thing is though, if you gonna cheat because you think the next person doing something that you not doing, then shit, you sabotaging yourself.
I ask y'all all the questions. Who the fuck know the origin of cheating? Where it come from? Like
Just because
who just put that negative thought in everybody's mind that somebody cheated on you? Let me tell y'all some real shit. What I learned with relationship. People don't know how to experience people. They act like when they been in a relationship, that's your slave. That's why you say I own him. If you cheated on me, he didn't cheat on you. He cheated on himself because ain't no aspect of you got hurt. You ain't get hurt by somebody making a mistake as a human being because they fall below they plan. Only thing you can only go is like when you started off, you like, all right now, Kelly, bro, I give you that coochie. You cheat on me, boy, that's your ass. See, now he got that thought in his head. You know what I'm saying? So now when he outside
That is
and these
wrong.
bitches out here passing out this coochie, they, you made his stock go up. So coochie just there. That boy got coochie at the mailbox. They coochie at the swimming pool. He just everywhere, but
But
he
that's
got
why
to
I
be.
say it's not cheating. It's
No, but that's what make a nigga a
everybody
king, right?
Wait,
cool
wait,
No,
hold
with it.
on,
listen
go
though.
now. Let Shine talk.
Now
Go
I'm
ahead,
trying to
Shine.
explain. I'll be trying to explain it for y'all. Cut it out. Just trying to say that's what make you a king.
I understand what you're saying, but that's what I'm saying. It's not cheating if everybody is cool with it.
It's never cheating because you don't own nobody. You don't possess the human being. You just experience the person that you allow yourself to stay at this point in time with. This is their appointed time. That's your soul partner right here at this point in time. You made a decision. He made a decision that I'm gonna take your bullshit. You gonna take my bullshit, and we gonna hold this shit as long as we can hold it. That's all it is. All the other shit when you talking about he did this, ain't nobody never did nothing to you. You die by yourself. When you get hurt, you hurt by yourself. When you cry, them your tears. When you in your emotional feeling, them your feeling. When somebody even talk to you as a man to a woman and you have triggers, your triggers is only meant for you. It's
yeah,
not meant for the person in front of you. It's only meant for your inside.
So I do understand that, but you know how people always try to compare humanity to with nature and animals, right? And they be like, well, men can do this because dogs can do this and they would different whatever. If there were not animals that were life mates, then I'd be like, oh yeah, you're right. There's no such thing as monogamy, but there is if you see it in animals, some animals, not all of them. And then also how men, we live in the patriarchal world or whatever, right? In the animal kingdom, there are some women who are the head of that kingdom. You know what I mean? So I can't.
Hey, the difference is when y'all be saying the women and men, the difference is you could take 100 niggas and one girl, she only gonna get pregnant one time. She only can carry. You could take one man and 100 girls, I can get all of them pregnant tonight.
Right.
So
That's
that's the
that,
difference.
that's
That
good.
means and God say, be fruitful and multiply. So
You know what
basically, you
that
only
verse actually
so
means?
listen, you only supposed to have sex when you trying to make a baby. It's
That I do.
not meant for play. It's not even for pleasure. It's
That's
Yeah.
not even meant for
Yeah.
pleasure. The
It is
pleasure
for
part is
procreation.
that's what happened when you have sex before your time because it's not even meant for pleasure. It's meant for to produce life.
that's actually
Yeah.
good.
That's the thing with us. So when you have sex with somebody and that shit fire, it almost like that's a accumulate energy like a atomic bomb.
Mhm.
That's
hey,
the
can
energy that
I
you get
say
from
my
that person.
understanding?
That's why
Mhm.
that shit deeper than how folks be thinking, but that shit be way deeper than that goddamn relationship shit. Whoever taught you relationships, you gotta know why do I think about relationships like that? Who taught me this shit? Who
Yeah.
taught me what cheating is? Who taught me how you supposed to love a man? Who taught me what it supposed to look like? Cause that's like you telling me everything that keeping everybody away from each other.
Well, hold on, wait. Let me say something real to that real quick, Gold Mal. I don't think that no one teaches you. I think it's just something that's embedded into your DNA, right? Like, for example,
Nah,
I'm
you gotta
wait,
talk that shit,
wait, wait,
brother.
wait, wait, wait. Hold on,
Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk.
let me take with Shawnee and Callie, right? Y'all been what, about 2 years now? How long y'all been together?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. If you know, there were certain, like, I think I asked you, Shawnee, I said, where was y'all's first date? And you had to tell him, like, listen, I don't want to do no date, no comedy club. You had to tell him that this is my requirements. But he's like, okay, I respect that.
Right.
So, but still, he still knew, open your door. You know, open her door. Let me know when you make it home. Little tidbit type of things. Like, I honestly feel like with men, like, we don't have to teach y'all. It's something that's really embedded. Now, you got some men.
I think it is a DNA thing. Like that's why I use the animals. Some of them they're not how we are. They're all different. People are different, so we think different and operate different. Like that, it doesn't make sense for all of us to be the same. If that were the case, then we would look the same and I would talk like you. I'll do everything like you. We all black, but all of us have a
But yeah,
different.
wait. I think we all for one source. You just telling me about the avatar. You in the avatar. This ain't
Well,
you. Your soul
we
don't
avatars,
look
and
like your
that's what
body.
we operating as right now. So
Well,
I know, but your soul ain't your avatar though. You
no,
got your
but
body, you got your
your
spirit,
soul is what
and
you
your
kind of.
soul. What's the overseer? Your
All right,
soul is not your body.
but at the same time, your soul is is what you brought up in. Your soul is what's been put into you as you've been
Let
growing
me,
up.
let me put it like
No,
this
no,
for
hold on,
example.
hold on. Let me finish. Because some of the things that she was sitting there talking about, as far as when I get home, opening doors and certain things, these are things that you were brought into from people ahead of you, grandparents, uncles, fathers, brothers, and everything else. So those things are brought into your soul on just how to be just a man. Period.
Callie,
Like
I have a quick question I want to ask. And KG, I want to ask you this question. It's going to be the last question, and we're going to go ahead and roll out like Ludacris. Callie, who taught you how to be the man that you are? A family man, a romantic man? Who before you met Shawnee, who taught you that?
life and
Like,
experiences.
okay.
Yeah.
Like I unfortunately I didn't have that type of male role model growing up, so a lot of things is like trial and error. How would I like to be treated? If I like to be treated a certain way, I gotta reciprocate that. I gotta
definitely
reciprocate
got to
that.
reciprocate.
You know,
What you want is what you got to give
you gotta
out.
lay a foundation first to like this is what's going down and this is what's going on. If this is the foundation, then of course like if it's agreeable and it's what is gonna happen, this is the outcome from it. So you're not gonna lead with stuff that you can't do. So if it's just the minor, the mannerisms, the doing things to making sure as a man that makes the
Hey,
it's
I can
great.
go deep on y'all though. This shit so
Hold on,
good. I
Wait,
go
wait,
into
wait.
all
Hold on,
this.
go. Wait. Let him finish.
I
Let him
just
finish.
said one thing. I wouldn't stop him, man. I just like that relationship. I can go deep on them.
So those are things that I caught on in life as I got older. Realize like, okay, if I want a certain structure, if I want a certain household, I gotta lead like this. So that's if setting the example, not only for what I expect, but what I'm gonna give back. And then that's what I gotta do. So and if I'm leading in the right way, leading in the right direction, it will follow.
That's it.
So yeah, so to answer your question, is life. Life taught me how to create the household that I want, how to make sure I lead the way that I'm supposed to lead, at least to my knowledge. And when I'm wrong and not leading in the right way, I'm cool with being, you know what I'm saying, told, hey, this ain't right, this ain't that. So, you know what I'm saying? So my background is different from other people's background, but that was mine. I didn't have that structure. I didn't have someone say right, wrong, and everything else. I had to learn myself from trial and error, and just knowing what you know what I'm saying, how I would like to live when I like where I lay my head at.
That's it. That's real. KLG. Go ahead. Same question with you. Do you need me to repeat the question, KG?
Mhm.
Basically, I was asking. This is the final question for a night, and we're gonna go ahead and go. But how did you learn? Who taught you how to be the man that you are? How a family man, a man who's romantic. How to treat a woman the right way. Who taught you that?
Still ain't learned it
Well,
all. Still,
I think Miss Shawnee, what's the brother name back there?
Cal-
Sean,
Callie,
Yeah, I think he pretty much, laid it out or whatnot, through life trials and tribulations and how I would want to be treated. Not only that, I hung with the older folks too and stuff, like my uncles and older cousins or whatnot that I seen what they do, like on when they with their young lady and stuff like that there. So I just put that into play, and all the way up to the day I met my wife and stuff. That's pretty much how what helped me find her, and 14 years in, I mean, it's been damn good or whatnot and stuff. That's all I'm gonna tell the couple up here and stuff like that. Y'all hold on, man. Don't let petty stuff, like shade y'all apart from one another, man. Always, I'm sure they already know this already, but I can't stress this enough because I love new couples. Technically, y'all 2 years in, y'all still kind of new and stuff.
And actually,
It's a.
hey, when is y'all's wedding? Is it when? Have y'all set a wedding date yet?
No, it's no date until we finish doing what we got to do.
Okay, so they're
Here's the thing or whatnot and stuff like that. There,
And
make
then we
sure
really
y'all.
doing what we got to do, face face.
Shut up, go mouth.
You this nigga.
That's what I was about to say. Mute him. Can I mute him?
yeah. No, I'll mute him.
No,
Hey,
I think
gotta make
honestly,
sure it's right.
honestly, I think overall life in general is what you make it. Whether you an avatar, whether you operating on your subconscious or your conscious, like it's what you make it. With relationships and all of that. What do you want? What do you perceive for yourself?
Mhm.
And,
I,
and
I,
KLG, let me ask you this question. KLG, let me ask you a question. You still
Yeah.
ain't got to figure it out, right? You still ain't got to figure it out. Like it's
No,
No,
you
like,
never get it
exactly,
figured. You never get
exactly,
it figured out, man. Because
right.
nobody
see,
You
does.
gotta be willing to learn.
as
You
everybody
got,
knows, a person changes within 5 years and stuff like that.
you gotta
Of
be
course,
willing
you
to
still
learn
gonna
and to
love that
adapt.
person,
On a consistent
and of course,
basis.
that person gonna still love you and stuff like that. But certain things kind of get a little different and stuff. You kind of got to learn how to pivot with that. As long as you keep pivoting with that right there, y'all will be just fine, man, and stuff. I mean, even today, even some stuff that happened like 10 years ago, don't let that happen to y'all, man. If it's
Yeah, let that shit go.
yesterday, don't bring it back up. It's gone. It's gone
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff. But even though, like sometimes it do come up because see, sometimes my kids don't really get along with her kids, and sometimes and that's another thing to watch
oh,
for too.
And
I
The
did
blame
not.
the
children will
family.
I did
try
not.
to
I
the
did not.
children will try to, like throw some monkey wrenches
Well,
themselves.
luckily we got boys and they all get along, so they
Okay, cool, cool,
they
cool.
smarty arties.
They get along. How old are they, if you don't mind me asking?
11,
Grown.
15, and 20. All right,
Let me tell you
they
something.
were 20.
That 11-year-old, you better watch him. And
Yeah,
stuff.
That's
That
the
15
one.
year
That,
old. Mm-hmm.
I just got on his ass today. Yeah,
See,
that's the
see.
one. I got
Now
on
how
his
you
ass
think?
today.
Now how you think I knew that? How you think I knew that? So
That's
okay,
why I
so
said you got 14 years in, so we already know. So and you got 14 years in and you still going. So that means that you're learning, you're adapting, and you already know like where home is. So you
oh
gonna
yeah.
focus on home before anything else.
And like I said, the way I answer these questions, y'all, that ain't what I really do or whatnot and stuff, man. I go to
Oh
work, I
shit,
bring my
dang. I
black
thought it
ass home.
was.
It's the, it's
Well,
the, but
listen.
now as far as the poly stuff or whatnot, yeah, I was just trying to be funny on that right there. But on the real talk though, when it comes to relationships stuff like that, you never really learn that partner. But what you know now would be enough to get you the rest of the way up.
Well,
Don't let don't let that craziness, like try to separate y'all. Don't get in your head. Constantly try to stay in each other's head
Why
to
you
kind of
blinking
know
your
what's
eyes? Stop
going
blinking
on.
your eyes like that.
You know,
don't get in your head. Thank you
yeah.
for that.
Don't get in your
That is
head. Some things, cause see, like
don't even worry about what the fuck she doing right now.
wait. Hold on. I got a quick question.
You ain't got no question.
Have y'all done premarital counseling
We
or
doing
like?
yeah.
that now.
That's why I said we gotta finish first. So
We
Okay.
doing that now.
Good. Well,
that's it.
let me actually I didn't get a chance to answer this question
Shit,
real
what
quick.
happened to your hair?
We gonna be out. So let me as far as with being poly, I don't know. One woman should be enough for me. I don't know why a lot of these men
Who's
why
who
outside?
got a
Who's
motorcycle?
outside?
that's gold mouth outside. So
Oh,
You
repeat
on the
that because
porch
we
going
could
mouth?
repeat what you were saying, Kendra, because we couldn't hear you.
I basically said that one woman should be enough. I don't like 5, 10 different women that a man wants, or even some women want 10 different men. I don't want all that. One person is enough for me, right? And I will say this: as far as the open relationship, I can't do an open relationship. I just like it's because STD.
Said
I just
anything
saw.
about an open relationship.
No, remember, like I said earlier in the conversation, was why do people think the cure, he's open threesome, right? And with that being said, it's like that type of stuff is just not. It's just not conducive, or even with threesomes. Like, bro, you look, it's not gonna work because if I'm in a threesome with a chick and she makes my man, like, she makes him moan better than me, baby, I'm gonna fight her in the middle of the threesome. She getting kicked out. She gonna get thrown out the window. It's not going to work. I just don't know how people think that. I'm like, bro, y'all find one person, settle down, man. Like, that's really what it should be. But
That's that new millennium type shit. That's that new millennium type shit. Like back in the day, like old heads like myself, like one is enough. We gotta learn you. We gotta learn your tendencies. We gotta it's a lot that you have to deal with learning one.
Yeah.
So and the best way in life is learning who you with instead of trying to sit there and learn all these different people that you gotta be different people with and everything else. No. It's a household. Like we grew up with households. So that's what we see.
How long have your parents been married? Callie, how long have your parents been married?
How long they been married? They divorced. They divorced since I was 13. I was 12.
The way you say that you grew up with
no, so with me, I seen the opposite way of how I don't want to be.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, don't get me wrong, like they were good for a long time. At least I was up about 12 or so.
Yeah.
In my opinion, 12 good years you had together, maybe more before I was born.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying? Shit changed. So my reality is household, woman, man, kids.
That's it.
That's it. Like all that other shit is too much energy. Like if I gotta focus about all this other stuff outside, then I'm gonna miss the see. The thing is where I believe people mess up at when you start to entertain all this other stuff outside, right? There are certain things inside your household that's not going to be as loud. It's going to be silent. But if you focus on other stuff, you're not going to see them things to where like your attention is going to be brought to where, and it might be as simple as a hug, a conversation. Let me rub your feet, and I'm talking about men and women. It's simple things like that. But when you focus in on 5 different things outside of the home, and I'm not, and when I say things outside of, it's not things that's going to help the home. It's not a job. It's not, but you focus on other people outside the home. Distractions. Yeah. It's going to take away from what you're supposed to be focused on at home, because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, you lay your head at home. So I want to make sure the person I lay next to now, the rest of my life, I want to make sure we good. Make sure we straight. I want to make sure that if something going on with you, at least I'm the first to know it. So if I ain't got the answer to it, we both can find the answer to it. If not, let me support you while you find the answer. I don't want to be the person in the group or in the club find out that my lady going through something through somebody else because word of mouth.
Embarrassing.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
You see what I'm saying? So I don't want to be in them things. So since I got a foundation here, I'm gonna make sure my foundation is straight before either one of us leave this house. So if it's something going on, you talk to me. If it's something going on, I'm gonna talk to her. You see what I'm saying? Because like all that other stuff you don't need. You know what I'm saying? Now to each his own, however you live, that's how you live. But for me personally, and people like me, my household, one family, that's all I need. That's happiness for me.
Hey man, I love it. That's
I can't stress to people enough about that right there, because see how I had to explain it a long time ago. A black man, once we step outside our house, everybody and their mama gonna try to put a foot in our ass. So therefore, when we get home, we don't want our household to be in so much of a disarray. that we have to constantly battle at work, battle at other places, then come home and have to battle too. That will destroy an entire marriage, relationship, how you want to call it. That will destroy all that. So I get what he's saying.
That's it. Well, listen, man, I appreciate all y'all for definitely stopping by. Man, Shawnee, Callie Bow, the comedian. Yeah, look, y'all better than Torrey and Kevin Hart. And y'all gonna stay married longer
Wait,
than they are.
who said what
You know,
now?
I said y'all are better than Kevin and Torrey Hart, okay? And y'all gonna stay married longer than they are, okay? I love it. I love seeing couples do comedy together, man. That warms my heart. That warms my heart. Make sure y'all get that merch, man. Support them.
Hey, we got cups and t-shirts too.
That too. If y'all can go ahead and support Gucci, who don't care about you, Gucci, not Gucci Mane, the
Yeah.
Gucci Louis Vuitton store. These people racist. They don't even like us for real. Why not support another black person, man?
KLG, you look like you need a mug for when you go to work. We got mugs and everything too. You look like a working man. You look like you can put coffee in that mug. We got it.
Shoot, put your link in the description and stuff
And
like that.
Gold Mouth, I know you got some shoes to match what we got going on, because you always trying to mess with me with the shoes, and my shoes are still better than yours, nigga.
Hey, listen, man. I appreciate all y'all. Appreciate all y'all, man. Well, listen, man. It's been real. Y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed. We're out. Thank y'all.